morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever this is. This is Tanks and Tuddies, presented by Tubbs and Frankie. Frankie, how you doing? We're live again. How do you feel?
Welcome back.
We are not together. It's been a minute, but we're not together. You're actually over there in the west side. I'm here in Lansing. But let's get right into this thing. Let's see how our second recording episode goes. For those of you still listening old school, the podcast way, be sure to check out the YouTube. You will see video. You can see my beautiful outfit. I'm actually repping Wisconsin today.
And I'm repping the Brew Crew for the trade deadline.
We're all out Wisconsin today. Yep. We got trade deadline today. We do have one blind rank. Austin was feeling lazy, so I'm the only one that put one together. So Frankie will be blind ranking. I'm not going to give it away yet. And so let's get into it. How's your weekend?
My weekend was good. It was very busy. We started off on Friday. We went to the Whitecaps game. We got VIP tickets and VIP parking from Nick. I don't know if you know him, but he used to work at the pub with us. He works at the Whitecaps now.
Do I know Nick?
Didn't
Nick?
know. You only really been around him like twice.
No way. It's like 5 or 6 times.
Oh, I bet.
Keep going.
Anyway, so he got us VIP parking. Didn't have to pay for parking. Pretty much front row, right behind the stadium. Was great. Walked in the center field entrance. He got us tickets that we did not have to pay for, right behind the first base dugout. Great seats. They were playing the Lansing Lugnuts.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Again,
sir.
I just cannot avoid them at this point, apparently. When we got there, it was the second inning. The Whitecaps were up 3-0. They lost 8-4.
Shout out to the Lugnuts.
Yeah, apparently.
Which is the opposite of the game we went to. There was no offense from the Lugnuts in our game.
It says a lot about the Whitecaps and the Tigers minor league system. But, yeah, so that was fun. Got to see some people we haven't seen in a while. Got some drinks. Didn't have to pay for tickets. That was good. Went over to our friend Josie's house. She was moving out of her house into a new apartment. So we were there for a little bit. Stopped and talked to her. Saturday, I went to the card store and I wanted to offload a bunch of stuff that I have. I have a Joe Adele 1 of 1 that I've talked about on here. Wanted to get rid of that. Store didn't want it.
They told us to get that shit out of here.
Yeah, I had a Justin Herbert PSA. I think it was a PSA 9 that I bought from the store for $75. And I was like, I don't really want this anymore. I'm going to see if I can trade it up for something else. They ended up taking it back. They gave me like $40 worth of credit for it. So I ended up losing money on it, but that's fine. All in all, I gave up a Justin Herbert. Actually, it wasn't PSA. Justin Herbert SGC 9, an Amon-Ra raw rookie auto.
You gave that up?
I gave it up.
You should have hit me up. What the hell?
I don't remember what the...
You probably could have got more out of me.
It was not like a high end brand one, but and then 2 Jazz Chisholm
right before you
autos.
Traded or right after?
He was traded later that day, about 2 hours after I got home.
Ooh, the value probably went up immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
But so I traded those 4 cards in. I got a PSA 10 Jackson Holiday rookie and a Corbin Carroll Topps. I think it was a Topps rookie card. It was graded, but I don't remember who it was by. So all in all, I feel like it was a pretty decent trade. And then after that, where did we go? Oh, we went to Paige's grandparents' house, talked to them for a bit. That was about it for Saturday. Sunday, Paige had a baby shower to go to for her cousin's wife, I think. So obviously, instead of going to the baby shower, I went golfing with her uncle and her grandpa. Played at a decent course. I had never played there before, North Kent golf course. Not the easiest, not the hardest. I shot a 98.
96.
Was it a 96?
52 on the birdies.
No, 52 on the front, 46 on the back.
That's
98.
right. That's right.
Big turnaround on the back, but I got to figure out my irons. I'm opening the face way too much. It's a mess right now. It needs some work. So, but then Sunday night, you and I started up our dynasty, and Chip Chasen is leading Georgia Tech to a 7-0 start. We are now ranked number 13 and number 9. Number 9 in the nation. We've taken down Florida State. We've taken down Louisville, and we took down
Louisville's 1-5 now. So
they were number 23 when I played them. That's all that matters. And I took down number 23 UNC, who is undefeated, and I beat them in UNC with a last. Yeah, I made them unranked.
You have one ranked win. It's the most fraudulent.
No, Florida State's not ranked anymore either.
It's like when Coastal Carolina sneaks into the top 10 because they've played nobody.
Okay. I still have to play number 7 Notre Dame, number 6 somebody else, and Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia.
So
bend you over.
I'm gonna go into the college football playoff number 1, folks, undefeated.
We put this dynasty on varsity because Franke really wanted it on varsity. He didn't want to play All-American, so he's a pussy. Not me. I wanted All-American.
I'm 7-0. What's your record?
5-2, but we'll get to that. Is that your weekend done?
That was my weekend.
Okay. So my weekend, Friday, got home. I think I just hung out for a second until Sid got out of work, and then I headed over to her place. Friday I went to my parents and grabbed my dad's ladder because I had to clean out my gutters this weekend. That was Saturday. I'll get to that. So then on the way home, I stopped at Walmart to get a tie-dye kit because Sid and I decided we wanted to do some tie-dye. So I got over there on Friday. She made me dinner. It was phenomenal. She made steak, potatoes, and asparagus. Absolutely banging. And then we did the tie-dye. I actually have the shirt with me. It's kind of a funny story. I'm just going to show you and the listeners what the tie-dye shirt turned out to be, and then I'll get into why it looks the way it does. So let me grab that real quick. Okay, let me make sure I show you the good side here.
I'm intrigued.
So I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off and hold it up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I think you missed the point of tie-dye.
Yeah, so I'll get into that in a second. Here's the back.
Yep, you really missed the point of tie-dye.
So
for all of our listeners, the shirt is 90% white.
Yes. So what happened was the kit that we bought didn't include instructions. I mean, it did, but like they were terrible. So we were just going based off Sid's knowledge of when she was a 5th grader doing tie-dye. And she forgot that you're supposed to make the shirt damp before you apply the dye. So there was just no bleeding at all. And yeah, so didn't turn out to. It was my first time tie-dyeing. I'd never had before. So it was fun in the moment. I was like, oh, this is going to look sick. I had like 8 different sections. I was like, this is going to look sweet with the swirl. No, didn't work out. We should have watched the video. But so that was Friday night. We woke up Saturday. Sid made breakfast, and on my way home, grabbed groceries, got home. And then I got home at like 11. I got home early. She had to leave early. I don't remember what she was doing. Oh, she had a friend coming to town. So I cleaned my gutters. And my gutters, they have all the way around, the previous owners put a metal covering to protect from items getting into the gutters, which is awesome. But it's not awesome when stuff lands on the metal and grows. And also they put it over shit that was already there and it still lets stuff in. So I decided I was going to clean it out. I thought this would be like a quick hour and a half. I have a small house. You saw it. This took me 3 hours because there was so much stuff under the metal. I've got that big tree, right? The rest of the house that's not covered by the tree, there was basically nothing, a couple leaves. So I grabbed those. But the metal was annoying to get off because it's 2 clips. So to get it off was easy, but then to put it back on, I had to grab some pliers. That didn't work. I had to do this. I had to do that. It was annoying. And I had weeds about this tall growing from my gutter. So yeah, so 3 hours, did all that. Then I mowed the lawn. And then I showered, and then I hung out for a little bit. And then Sid came over. We had a real relaxing Saturday night. I think we just watched Love Island. Oh, we did drive the ladder back to my parents, went for a little drive to get out of the house, and then just watched Love Island. We're almost done with, I believe it's season 3 of USA. We have 1 episode left. So then Sunday woke up. I made Sid breakfast, which is very nerve-wracking. You're a good cook, so you don't really get it, but I'm not, and Sid is a good cook. So making her breakfast was very, very nerve-wracking, but it turned out well. I did breakfast tacos. Turned out great. Sausage, eggs, onion, and I had salsa. I believe she used sriracha. I can't get down on sriracha, but and then Sunday I did the rest of my cooking for the week. I threw together a crock pot and then made some breakfast and then laundry, cleaned a little bit, and then I just played college football all day. I finally got it last Thursday. I had been putting it off, not really putting it off, but I wanted to get one on eBay. I had to buy the new Xbox. I think I've talked about it. So you can see the boxes right there, actually. So we do have it. Started my Michigan Dynasty. I knew that I wanted that to be my first one. I think I played like 6 or 7 games before you got on Sunday. And then actually last night, I ended up finishing my season. So here's how it went. Got to the Big Ten Championship. We won no problem. 13-0 going into the first round of the playoffs. Actually, first round I had a bye because I was the 1 seed. Second round of the playoffs, Alabama led the whole game. Led until about 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I couldn't move the ball. Alabama really showed why they're Alabama. Couldn't move the ball. And then I scored. I was down 8 with like a minute and a half left. Drove down the field and scored with 10 seconds left. Needed the 2-point conversion. I rolled out with Alex Orji. I see Loveland over the middle, but I didn't see the lurking linebacker, and he picked it off, and I lost by 2. Just absolutely heartbreaking. I wanted to force quit the game so I could restart it, but I said, nope, I'm going legit. So now I started my rebuild. I'm over at Western Michigan. Bender Ova is my coach's name. He's really going to turn Western around. We started with a big win at Wisconsin, actually. That was a huge win. And then, in ours, I'm Virginia. We're 5-2. Couple tough losses. Last night's pissed me off really bad. I almost quit to not have it count, but I'm trying not to be childish. I want to be a man. I want to earn it. So we're rebuilding Virginia. Anyways,
we don't throw those type of picks at Georgia Tech. Just letting you know.
You've had some ridiculous wins. For reference, you guys, he sent me a video last night. I think I was on the phone or something while we were playing our game. This motherfucker's down. Were you down 4? You were down 4.
So I was
you were down 3.
I was down 3. I was down 6. I scored a touchdown with 40 seconds left to go up by 1. UNC drove down. Mind you, we're only playing offense. We're not playing defense. We don't fuck around with that shit.
We will. But we're only offensive coordinators right now.
This is true. I scored 40 seconds left, up 1. UNC comes down, kicks a field goal with like 16 seconds left. I run 2 plays, get out of bounds with 11 seconds left. Actually, I thought I was out of bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 7 seconds left. Clock looked stopped. I go pick a play, and I was like, all right, 7 seconds left. I can run a play, spike the ball, kick a field goal, whatever. I'm just outside of field goal range. So I call a play. Ends up that the clock is still running. So I frantically snap the ball, and I'm scrambling around. It's like, I'm going to lose. I'm down 2. I have to score a touchdown at this point. I don't have any timeouts. I can't spike it. Luckily enough, I had a receiver wide open in the middle of the end zone, so I threw it off my back foot across the field, and my receiver caught it as he's getting trucked by a UNC defender in the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
See, my guy, I perfectly placed that pass not on my back foot, and he gets trucked and he drops it. That's all
I should also note that my quarterback that game went for 420 something yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks on 23 attempts.
Yeah. Something I forgot to mention while I was talking about the gutters was that since the metal was so annoying to remove, I started skipping a section every now and again. So I was reaching in with my left arm, and I got real cut up. So you guys check out the YouTube. You can see my claws.
How did we get back to this?
I realized I wanted to show it, and I'm not used to being on camera, so I thought about it while you were talking about your.
That's got nothing on my blister from 2 weeks ago.
Wish you could have shown it.
I did. I had it covered up because it was too gruesome.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Well, you'll get us removed off YouTube 2 weeks in. All right, locks and long shots. Let's speed this up a little bit because we do have sports to talk about this week. Finally, we only have 2 segments today. We're gonna run blind rank, like I said, and then the grid. So locks and long shots. Actually, last week's episode, we ended up summing up all of them because they were all done. So I'm not gonna say what I had 2 weeks ago. So this week, I want football back. So I'm just going to throw something stupid out for my lock. We're 20-18-1 now. Not looking good. We're taking the Twins and Mets over 8 tomorrow. It was the only game available with lines. It's two offenses that can put up runs, so hopefully they do. Over 8. That's it. There's no thought process behind that. I'm not watching baseball. I just know that the Mets have been on a little run, and the Twins just fucked the Tigers. So, long shots. I will say what's still open because this one's interesting. Scooble Cy Young. Got it at plus 1,600. I'm going to keep saying that every week just to brag. He's minus 130 still. He's still the favorite. However, Burns, 2 weeks ago when we recorded, I saw it on the spreadsheet, he was plus 300. He's plus 115 now. He's closing the gap because he's going out and he's having great starts. Scooble's just doing okay.
See, but Scooble's getting more Ks, and he's just having longer starts than Burns is.
That's the thing, is that Burns is giving up hits too. So I don't really know how he's closing the gap, but the Orioles are the better team, and I think that's hurting Scooble right now, is that the Orioles are probably going to make the playoffs. They're going to do well, and that's hurting Scooble, even though I think Scooble's the better pitcher. That's why I'm not going to lie to you. I did a bad thing. I need to stop betting on my teams because for a second, I hope that Scooble got traded because I don't think he can win the Cy Young playing for the Tigers. And that is just so fucked up that I thought that because that's my team. That's my ace. Like, I shouldn't care about a bet. So I'm no longer betting on my teams. That's a lie. I'm definitely going to put out futures on the Lions and the
I was going to say
Wolverines. So, anyways, that's that. I did mark the Tigers to win the Central. That's a loss. They're on like a 3-game skid right now, and they're getting blown out. So that's a loss. That's done. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. And then Terry Arnold, like I said. This week, Dinger Tuesday. Josh Jung home run plus 460. I don't know. I put together a 50-cent 3-leg home run parlay for
I don't know.
So he was one of the 3. It's just I'm so out of it. I don't even want to look for locks and long shots. I don't care.
Let's
my long
see
shots are good. So
I'm
kind of testing.
Pitching chart says.
Also, while you pull up the chart, I had a thought last night, and I think I'm going to do it on this podcast. I'm not going to say them every single week, but I am going to pick a line for every single college football game on Saturday, and we're going to see how I do through the whole year. I'm not week. I'm not going to be like, okay, for this game, I'm doing this and then this. That take hours. I'm just going to tell you every week my favorites. Maybe I'll pick 2, and then I'm just going to total it up throughout the whole year. I want to see how I can do picking every game for college football. I think that'd be fun. You could do it too if you want.
So for anyone watching, you finally get to see the pitching chart that I always talk about. But Josh Jung doesn't look like a bad pick.
Good.
Wind's blowing out. Lance Lynn's pitching.
Who are they playing?
Cardinals.
That's
Lance
right.
Lynn's on the mound.
Lance Lynn. That's why I picked. That's why I put him in the 3-leg because Lance Lynn always gives up bombs. So, your locks and long shots.
My locks and long shots. So locks, I'm 39-21. We had the All-Star Game Murphy, already talked about that. Had my 3 pars, already talked about that. This week we are going Mariners money line minus 120 versus the Red Sox tonight, Tuesday, as we are recording. I should probably stay off of money lines due to the trade deadline. You never know what's going to happen. But I've been kind of bouncing on and off the Mariners money line recently. Last night,
you had them yesterday, right? When they lost 14-3.
It was closer than that. I think they got 8 runs.
Oh, did they really?
I think so.
Say when we were talking about it was 14-3.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It was pretty much dead from the first inning. But yeah, Mariners money line minus 120. And then I'm taking Robbie Ray over 6.5 Ks tonight versus the A's. Robbie Ray's only been back for 1 or 2 starts. He's looked electric so far. And he's playing the A's, who are basically trading everyone at this point. I wanted to take the Giants money line, but the Giants are also trading a bunch of guys, so I'm just not going to touch them. We'll trust in Robbie Ray and hope that he can cover us here. So long shots, 16-44. Still have Soto, regular season home run leader, out there. I looked at it the other day. It's actually a lot closer than I thought it was. Obviously, Judge is still in the lead, but Soto's at 29. At least he was at 29 when I looked the other day. So he's not that far behind. If he makes a push or somebody gets injured or something, there's still a chance. But also, I do want to point out, I don't have this on there, but Ellie De La Cruz to lead the league in stolen bases was one of my picks during the MLB show. Yeah, that's a runaway pick right now.
When Acuna got hurt, it was pretty much locked up, huh?
Yeah. Plus, I think it was plus 750 or plus 900 or something like that. But
did you actually bet it?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. And last week had me to break 90. We already talked about that. And Bryson top 10 talked about that. Good. This week we're taking 2 dinger picks. We're back on it. Bryson, or no, not Bryson. Jesus, Bryce Harper. Bryson could probably hit a dinger too, but Bryce Harper to hit a dinger tonight plus 390. Wind is blowing out. It's probably the best park factor in all of the games tonight. Wind is blowing out, and the Yankees are throwing Will Warren. Garrett Cole got scratched, so I like that.
Oh.
Bryce Harper's been carrying us recently, and then we're also taking Gunnar Henderson for Dinger Tuesday as well. Gunnar is just a Tuesday favorite. Chris Bassett's pitching. I'm not really scared of him. And I think the Orioles might get a little bit of a spark here with all the trades that they've been making. So
I'm pretty sure Gunner's very due on Tuesdays too, because when we talked about it, he was like the top dog, and I feel like he hasn't in a minute. But
yeah, it's
Bryce
usually
Harper,
Bryce and Gunnar.
You know who's actually the Tuesday king is Josh Naylor. He hit another one today. That dude, every Tuesday it feels like.
Yeah.
Also, I saw that the Tigers played early today, and I was like, oh, Dinger Tuesday, I should take J-Ram. And then I looked in like the 6th inning, and I was like, oh, good, only Josh Naylor hit one. Okay. Oh, damn, should have taken Josh Naylor. 8th inning, Ramirez hits a home run. I'm like, of course. Every time I'm like, oh, I should take them. They hit one. And then I go with somebody else, and then that dude goes 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts. So.
And then the next day he hits home run.
Yeah. I'm very excited for this blind rank here. I need you to type your answers in because your keyboard's not as loud as mine. Okay. But today, you are going to be blind ranking things to put your man part inside of.
Oh, boy.
10 being the worst, 1 being the best. Okay?
This can go wrong in so many ways.
I think I got a good list. There's nothing, I promise you, there is nothing on this
that
list
will get me sent to jail.
Canceled. Yeah, no, nothing like that. No, it's honestly a little bit vanilla for what the topic is, but there's just some funny ones. But yes, I immediately thought I could really fuck Austin on this one and put, bad things at last and hope that you left your 2 or 3. Nothing. Your first one, a bowl of mustard.
Oh. So wait, 1's the worst?
1's the best, 10's the worst.
I mean, I fucking hate mustard, so I want to put it at like 9 or 10, but you said it's vanilla. So I feel
vanilla
like
would have been good to put on this list. Vanilla ice cream, bowl of vanilla ice cream.
Fuck that, cold? Dude. I was gonna say I'll put it at 7. Bowl of mustard.
Yep, I think that's too low. We'll find out.
Oh boy.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to go through the list, and then I am going to give my review of your list. Number 2, a bowl of shards of glass.
I mean, I feel like that's a simple 10.
Maybe.
Sticking my man parts in a bowl of shards of glass? Yeah, I'm going to go 10.
Okay. I was going to say you could have got out of that one by saying, oh, I'll just set it on top. But you didn't think as deep as I would have. Number 3, jelly.
See. Just any flavor? I mean.
Nope, just jelly. It's more about the consistency. Flavor isn't. It's your man meat. You're not tasting it.
I mean, I'd go with grape.
I'm more of a strawberry guy, but.
I'll put this at 2. I think jelly's got a pretty good. Ooh, that seems high. We're gonna go.
You got to think. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a hint. What could be better than jelly, though? Like, sorry, not. I'm more thinking like there's a lot of things that could be worse than jelly than things that could be better. You feel me?
Yeah.
I might be giving you too much info, but.
I'm going to go 2.
Okay.
I like leaving that 1 open for a little bit.
Right. I feel like usually I try to leave 1 and 10 open just in case if there's something really good or
really bowl of glass shards. I'm not messing with.
Yeah. Number 4, a Gatorade bottle, but it's the fat one. I don't know. This is making me laugh so much, dude.
Before or after you get some blood flow?
After.
Okay. So at least if you get it in, you can get it out. We'll go 4. Gatorade bottle
4,
in
okay.
parentheses, fat one.
Yeah, there you go. Number 5, a meat grinder.
Fuck. All right, 9, I guess.
Yep, that's easy.
Meat grinder.
Okay, this one's interesting.
A literal meat grinder.
Number 6 here, a steamy pile of horse manure. I'm talking fresh, warm shit.
Yeah, mustard should have been higher.
Yeah, that was my initial. Instantly, when you put that at 7, I'm like, that's a horrible placement.
I kind of want to put this above.
But
mustard.
horse manure is like, compared to like meat grinder and glass shards, it's way better, but it's stinky. And
well,
gross.
yeah, and that's like, you get the warmth, so I kind of want to put it at 6 because you didn't say if the mustard is warm or cold, but
mustard's room temp.
I'm gonna fuck around and make mustard my only fuck up here. We're gonna put the pile of horse shit at 6.
Okay. Number 7, a burning fire.
Yep. I'm glad that I left 8 open.
Yep. Okay. You're gonna regret that.
Damn it.
Number 8.
I only got 1,
thinking,
3, and 5 open.
When I put these together, you're not thinking the way I did. A burning fire, you just gotta put it, near. Doesn't have to go in. You're not burning it. I mean,
no, the whole prompt was putting it in.
Right, but there's the loophole of like, oh, I'm in the fire, haha. Like you're making a marshmallow. You're just kind of toasting it a little bit.
I'm not trying to toast that.
There's worse. Let me just finish the list here. Number 8, cigarette lighter. Like the old school movies. You put that thing in and boom, it's on fire. Yeah. You should have left 8.
5. Yeah.
Your number 1 though is going to be interesting, I think here. We'll see. Number 9, an oven while it's on.
It doesn't say how hot it is. So
exactly. There you go. Now you're thinking the way that I was. Okay.
Oven while it's on is going at 3.
Yep. Because that could literally just be, it's just, it's on 100.
Just turn it on.
It's basically, I'm in a hot tub.
It's still preheating.
Oh, yeah. It could be still preheating. There you go. Your number 1 is the Chinese finger trap.
Oh, yeah. That's fine at 1.
It's not bad. Yep. So this is a terrible list, though. I will say that. So
yeah, it's
the
definitely
Chinese
not my
finger
best.
trap and jelly, I'm cool with that. I would have put jelly 1. I would have put mustard 2 and the finger trap 3. And then Gatorade.
You really got a fetish for mustard or what?
I like mustard. Yeah. However, having meat grinder above the glass shards, that's all bad though. But yeah, I think the horse shit should be above the cigarette lighter. I'll tell you what, this started horrible, but you saved it. I might have saved it with the prompts, but you did end up saving it there. Not bad. Not bad.
That's the thing. It's blind. I had no idea what was coming next.
I'm gonna read it down for our listeners. Number 1, this is ranking things to put your man meat inside of. That's not what I called it. Man part, not man meat. So from the top, 1 being the best. Number 1, Chinese finger trap. 2, jelly. 3, the oven while it's on, but we don't know the temperature. 4, Gatorade bottle, the fat one. 5, cigarette lighter. 6, pile of horse shit. 7, bowl of mustard. 8, a burning fire. 9, meat grinder. And 10, bowl of glass shards. I'll tell you what, you got 9 and 10 right because those are interchangeable because those are both bad. Cigarette lighter, though, might have been 10. No.
I don't know
Meat grinder 10, cigarette lighter 9, the glass shards 8, I'd say.
I mean, because meat grinder, it's just gone.
Yeah.
That should be 10.
Yeah. Meat grinder, I'm passing out and going in it with my thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm dead. It's the only one that's killing me. So, all right, that was just something fun. Get us loose here. Let's talk about, can we talk NFL before MLB?
That's fine.
Okay. I am amped up and ready to go, so we'll get to your thing after I go here. For those of you that aren't on Twitter or Facebook or social media, the NFL has slowly been releasing their top 100 players of 2024 is what they're calling it, right? So this is a preseason ranking of which they didn't give any this is what we're ranking based off of. And it's the worst list ever assembled of all time. And there was one today that really set me off. I'm going to save it because it'll be a good segue into our next conversation. But I'm just going to read a couple for you. Like I said, first of all, they're taking weeks to release this list, which pisses me off. Just release the full 100. Let me read through it. I probably wouldn't have been pissed off. I probably would have just been like, what? That's weird. But the fact that they're releasing it piece by piece, I think it's literally 20 players a week they've been releasing. A lot of Lions in the top 100. I do love that. Let me give you your Lions real quick. Sewell's 22. Amon-Raj 23. Goff was on here somewhere. Where is he? Hutchinson 47. He shouldn't be 47. I'll be the first to say it, hand up. 48, Jared Goff. Don't hate that. Who's Jared Goff above for reference here? There's one player he's behind that I hate. We'll talk about that soon. They put Goff above Herbert. I kind of like that. Goff above Cousins. Yep, I like that. So here's my thing, right? So the big ones that we talked about today, there's the one. Maybe we shouldn't save that. That's honestly the number one that pissed me off. We'll start with this. Devonta Smith was at 90, right? Eagles wide receiver. Yes, he's the number 2 wide receiver. He's a very talented individual who on any other team that didn't have A.J. Brown, not any other. There's maybe 4 or 5 teams that he couldn't go to, but all of the others, if he went to them, he's the number 1 clearing away, right? So they've got him at 90. Who do they have ahead of him? There's one certain somebody that pisses me off. Number 26, Mike Evans. Excuse me?
Okay.
So that
I will fight
sense.
you on that. I think Mike Evans.
Go ahead and fight me.
I think Mike Evans is still a more consistent receiver than Devonta Smith is. Like if I were starting a brand new team, I would probably take Devonta Smith. But like
that's
this
the thing,
year,
like I said, we don't know what they're basing it off of. If it's on potential and it's just future, Devonta Smith is way ahead of Mike Evans. But if it's like,
just voted on by
season,
players.
Right. But if it's like, last season, then yeah, Mike Evans is ahead. So that's what pisses me off is that they didn't release like, this is based on 2023. Like if you did an end of season ranking of like 2023, here's your top 100, which they might have. Maybe I just missed it. Maybe this is a bitching for nothing. But the other one here, this is the big one for me. Jordan Love at 34. Let me tell you some people he's above. First of all, Jared Goff, ridiculous. He's also ahead of Tua, ridiculous. Who else? He's also ahead of Joe Burrow, which makes sense if you're saying, it's based on last year because Burrow was hurt. You know who else he's above? And this makes no sense to me, is Aaron fucking Rodgers. But like I just said with Burrow, if it's based on last year, it makes sense because they were hurt, and Rodgers shouldn't even be ranked if it's based on last year because he played 4 fucking snaps. But you've got him above guys like Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff, Rodgers. Who's the other one? Where is he? Fuck me. Is he above Sewell? No. Okay, we're good. If he was above the best offensive tackle in the league, there was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Don't roll your eyes. You know that's right. You know Sewell's the best offensive tackle in the league. Who else?
Yeah, I mean,
he's above
sure,
Sauce Gardner.
but
Sauce Gardner, the best cornerback in the league. You're going to put a quarterback that had 8 good games? Sure.
Yeah, but who's more popular? Or like who's more popular, but who's also going to do more for your team?
Sauce Gardner. Jordan Love's unproven. Jordan Love had 8 good games and he beat the Cowboys. Who can't beat the Cowboys in the playoffs first round? Sauce Gardner is the reason the Jets even had a chance in a bunch of games.
Oh boy.
Matt Stafford.
When you asked me,
too. He's above Matt Stafford too. Are you kidding?
When you asked me this
Matt
question
Stafford
this
above Jared
morning,
Goff is ridiculous too. Look at the fucking playoff matchup. Jared Goff beat Matthew Stafford in the playoffs. I'm getting hot. I'm getting sweaty because I'm getting amped up. I need to chill the fuck out. It's a fake list. They're wrong anyways. It'll come out this year. Jordan Love is going to be a bust.
when you asked me this morning if I agreed with it, and you said you wanted an unbiased answer, I agreed with you. I said I don't think that he should be that high. But now some of these takes that you're throwing out are insane.
Sauce Gardner should 100% be above Jordan Love. I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Look at how red my face is getting. Look at how red my face is getting.
I'll give you that. He 100% should be above Matt Stafford.
Nope.
Matt Stafford is washed now.
Though, and that's where we have to, like, when we end this conversation, we have to agree on the point of, like, what is this ranked off of? If it's ranked on last year, Matt Stafford's above. If it's ranked on career, Matt Stafford's above. But if it's ranked on potential, Jordan Love is above Matt Stafford. The ceiling is higher.
Yes.
That's the only way to end this, because I can go on for days and days. They put Jordan
regardless,
Love
Aaron Rodgers should not be 92.
Aaron Rodgers, it doesn't matter how you're ranking it, he shouldn't be on the list. I guess the only way is if you're doing career. That's the only way. But Jordan Love above Jamar Chase, the second best receiver in the league.
Holy shit. Sorry, we're getting so much baseball trade news right now. Don't check anything. I'm going to share the screen.
Guys, guess what? Fucking minor league reliever that you're not going to see for 4 more years got traded, and it's crazy news.
No. Ready?
If this is Scooble, I'm ending the stream, or I'm ending the recording.
No, it's not.
Good. Better not be flared either. I want to keep him too. I can't read that.
Eloy Jimenez to the Orioles.
Oh, shit.
Also, side note, Jackson Holliday and Heston Kierstead were scratched from their minor league games tonight.
No
Before
way.
this was announced.
No way. For Eloy, though?
Maybe.
I don't know about the number 1 prospect for Eloy.
I don't know.
That's insane.
It's getting wild.
All right, well, let's wrap up NFL then. I'm curious to use top 20. So people that haven't been on here yet, we haven't seen Tyreek Hill. We haven't seen Mahomes, obviously.
Stroud.
Stroud was on here. Where was he? Hang on.
Was he?
Let's say some names and we'll find them. Hang on. Stroud. No, Stroud has not been listed yet. Stroud above Love, I agree with. Has Dak been? Okay, Dak's at 56. Who else are we missing? Tyreek Hill. Mahomes. Kelsey. Jason Kelsey. They put Jason Kelsey at 37. He's retired.
See, so like that's
Wait, did they just release the top 20? Oh, wait, is this last year's? Never mind. It's searching the last year list too. So Travis Kelsey hasn't. Jason Kelsey's not on the list. I take that back. Sorry. I don't think Kittle's been on here yet. Yeah,
Purdy
no
was
yet.
Purdy.
Purdy was. I just saw him. He was at 28. I'm gonna double down on my takes last year. Brock Purdy isn't special.
No, I agree.
It's the team around him. Oh, McCaffrey's not on here yet either.
He'll be up there.
Yep.
Josh Allen.
I'm just waiting for McCaffrey to, or not McCaffrey. I'm waiting for Purdy to show his true colors. He is not a good quarterback. And honestly, I might go the next 10 years saying that, and I might just.
I was gonna say.
I might.
You're gonna get one bad season, and then you're gonna be like, "Yep, I told you."
He'll be like 36 with 3 rings, and he'll have the worst year of his career. And I'll be like, "I knew it all along." He'll win 3 Super Bowls with 3 different wide receiver groups. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see though if they get rid of Ayuk. Now he loses his guy for when Debo goes down, but I don't think Ayuk is going to move.
Hey, but I have a big trade for you too. Let me get it up here and I'll show you.
Trade deadline in 15 minutes. We should talk about Love quick so we can hit the last buzzer beaters while we're talking.
All right, real quick.
Jordan Love got an extension. Oh, I can't read that. I don't know why I can't.
Breaking. Trent, Book It with Trent tweeted, breaking, Gunnar Henderson to the Savannah Bananas for cash considerations.
Oh, yeah, that's a big trade.
Huge
trade.
Can
you imagine if that like ever blew up enough to where actual players were going to Savannah Bananas? If they could pay them enough?
They can. It's independent league, but
I don't think I was just thinking like with TikTok and shit, people make big money, but it doesn't compare to the MLB. It's not even close.
Oh, yeah.
So anyways, I was going to try to segue this, but I couldn't. Jordan Love got a huge extension. We'll get your thoughts in a second here. I just want to give my thoughts. The Packers were in a really rough spot. With him sitting behind Rodgers so long, his rookie contract ended. They had to extend him, and it just sucks that he did really well in those 8 games because they had to give him – they made him the highest paid quarterback, right, for a second or no? I don't think he touched Burrow. I think he was behind Burrow.
It was basis. I don't remember if it made him the highest or what exactly it was, but
it was ridiculous.
It was a big deal.
$50 million a year. Dude's getting $50 million a year, and he's played.
Yeah, it's 4 years, 4-year, $220 million extension.
That's insane. He's getting $55 million a year. But that's the way it got set up though, because the Packers took so long. But that might end up paying off because he might be fucking Aaron Rodgers 2.0.
It's also technically only a 3-year deal, because the 4th year in 2028 His base salary goes from 10.4 mil to 43.9. So they're just going to 2028 they're going to end up restructuring it anyways. There's no way they keep it at 43.9 unless he wins them 2 Super Bowls in the next 3 years.
I found a funny tweet. You want me to read it to you?
Sure.
So some random reporter tweeted, best players that could be traded between now and 6 p.m. This was earlier this morning. And Eloy was on the list. A White Sox fan says, Eloy Jimenez, put down the pipe, Jim. Funny. Now he's traded.
It was mostly just a money dump, but do you have any more thoughts on this?
If Love is a mediocre / bad quarterback this year, you're never going to hear the end of it from me. It'll be very funny to make fun of that contract.
I will say, as much as I love Jordan Love and what he did for us, I'm still a little bit worried just because, like you said, he did have 8 good games and we were pretty much forced to pay him. And
because he started the year mediocre, remember?
Yeah, like the first 6 games were not great. And
maybe he got comfortable. Maybe they figured something out, but I don't know.
That's the thing. You have to, in the way the market is and the way the NFL is right now, you have to take that risk if you have any potential future quarterback like that. So I hope that what he showed us in the last 8 games is truly what Jordan Love is. And he just continues to ball out this year and we're good for the next 4 years, which, granted, pros to this contract, it's only a 4-year extension. So at worst, I mean, at least, actually, it's a 4-year contract, but basically a 3-year extension because, like I said, with year 4, we're just going to restructure it anyways. Cons, it's a lot of money to somebody who hasn't fully proven everything he can do. Maybe it's even more. Maybe he can do more. We just need to get more weapons. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. I'm glad that we did lock him up. I'm glad that he got paid.
All right, I'm ready to shift to baseball because I'm getting pissed off with the Tigers.
Okay.
I don't understand why they haven't chosen to do anything. You either sell or you buy. Why are we stuck in this standstill of doing nothing? There are so many shit veterans getting traded. Why can't we get rid of like Urshela, Canna? We got rid of Chafin today. Cool. And then we got rid of Carson Kelly to call up Dingler. Cool. But that's all you're going to do? You got Jack Flaherty. Dude, there's been so many trades where it's like, the seller fleeced. Like, why are we not dumping Flaherty? He's only got one more year left on the deal.
Pitchers are getting massive returns right now.
Get rid of Flaherty. Crochet staying.
Yeah.
Look at that. I beat you to something.
Yeah, I already saw it. I just didn't say it.
I'm getting heated that we're not doing anything. Like, you either needed to buy. I don't want Skubal gone. I don't want Skubal gone. But you either needed to buy or you needed to sell, and they're doing fucking nothing. They're sitting here with their hands in their fucking buttholes doing jack shit.
I think I'd rather be in your situation than my situation, though. My team, every year, we need to make 1 or 2 moves come the deadline to be a legitimate contender. We don't do anything. We went and got, I don't even remember who the pitcher was. Frankie Montes. And we traded away Jacob Junis, which, whatever. And then we traded Joey Weimer, who's a decent player, for a guy who's got a 5 ERA, which I get it. We need pitching, and the market is extremely high right now, but, like, really? So a little bit upset with that.
I need Flaherty to go.
Dodgers just made another deal.
For Flaherty?
Nope. They are getting Kevin Kiermaier.
I thought for sure last night. Did Flaherty only sign a 1-year deal or a 2-year deal? Either way, it doesn't matter.
I believe
but
it's
I thought
only
for sure last night when he got scratched, it was done. And, like, are we asking too much? I don't understand. I guess we still have 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes left. He can still go. Hopefully we get something.
Well, so I'll go through some of the big ones here. We can kind of give some of our thoughts. I'm going all the way back. Let's see where I'm at right now.
What account should I be checking for the live crazy?
Passan.
Okay. I thought Rosenthal was beating him.
He might be. I'm on Sport Track, just tracking things. So first, somewhat big one, July 25th. That would have been 5 days ago. The Diamondbacks got AJ Puck from the Marlins. Honestly, they didn't really give up anything.
Jack
which
Flaherty
was
to the Dodgers. Look at that. I spoke it into existence.
I'm upset.
What are we getting? What are we getting? Tell me what we're getting. I got a text.
Jose
text
DePaula?
our boy Javi.
DePaula, maybe, from the Lugnuts.
Oh, Jesus.
He'd
No.
stay in Michigan.
No. The Lugnuts are the A's organization anyways, dummy.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, but from the Loons. That's what I meant.
Oh.
He's the dude that hit that tank.
That's right. That would be sweet. I'd be like, I saw him in Lansing.
Anyways, so AJ Puck was the first one. The next day, the Rays and the Mariners hooked up for a trade. Randy Rosarina got traded to Seattle. Brady Hopkins, Aiden Smith. I don't personally know any of them that well. I know Hopkins has been talked about as a decent prospect. Didn't seem like a huge return. I think Randy's contract is up after this year anyways. Same day, Christian Pache, Sir Anthony Dominguez for Austin Hayes. The Orioles finally got some outfield help and some relief help. The Phillies got their center fielder that they had been working on. And then right after that, the Orioles went out and got Zach Eflin from the Rays. Matt Horvath was the biggest return there. Pretty good prospect, third baseman. He's still really young. I think he was just drafted last year, so it'll be a while before we see him. Then the Mariners got Jimmy Garcia for Jonathan Class A, Jacob Sharp. Class A is a really good outfield prospect. Excited to see that one. Let's see where we're at. Brewers got a relief pitcher from the Rockies. Whatever. People are talking about this Carlos Estevez trade for the Phillies to get some relief help is a big deal. Carlos Estevez isn't that good. I would say the big one on, let's see, what day was that? What day was July 27th? Saturday. Oh, yeah. Saturday, because I was at the card store. 3 hours after I traded in my Jazz Chisholm cards, he gets traded to the Yankees. The Marlins are breaking up prospects right now. They basically traded their entire active roster for prospects. I'm excited for the Marlins if any of these guys turn out. Agustin Ramirez is a huge catching prospect coming from the Yankees. I think the Yankees just don't really do prospects other than Jason Dominguez anyways. So that was a huge trade. Same day, Danny Jansen goes from the Blue Jays to the Red Sox. I wanted to talk about this one specifically. It's not a big deal, but I sent you the tweet on it.
Yeah.
So the Blue Jays and the Red Sox were playing, I think it was back in June. Their game got postponed in the middle of the game. At the time of the game getting postponed, the batter had an 0-1 count. Who was up to bat, you may ask? Danny Jansen, while he was playing for the Blue Jays. So he is now obviously no longer on the Blue Jays. So the Blue Jays will have to pinch hit for him. Whatever, that's fine. The catcher for the Red Sox at that time was Reese McGuire. Reese McGuire was then DFA'd by the Red Sox to make room for Danny Jansen. So when this game starts up again, the Blue Jays need a pinch hitter for Danny Jansen. The Red Sox need a catcher to fill in for Reese McGuire, which will be Danny Jansen. So when you look in the score box, it's going to say Danny Jansen was batting while Danny Jansen is also catching in the same at-bat for two different teams in the same game.
I love that about baseball is this bullshit. Like, it got postponed, then he got traded, but he was up to... That's ridiculous.
So
it's probably happened before, too, I bet.
No, he will be the first player to ever play for both teams in the same game, but if he enters as catcher for the restart, we'll have both batted and caught in the same at-bat.
How's Luis Garcia?
The
Red Sox. These are just...
he's a relief pitcher. Yeah,
trying to catch
he's
him
all right.
for you. I want the Tigers to do one more thing. I hope those phones are just...
Dude, it's blowing up right now. Jesse Winker to the Mets from the Nationals. Doesn't matter. Weirdest trade of the weekend, I think, was... the Cubs and the Rays. Cubs traded for Isaac Paredes. Cubs gave up Christopher Morel and 2 prospects. Gave up a third baseman to get a third baseman.
Dylan Carlson to the Rays.
Yep, saw that.
How are you ahead of me?
Relievers.
I'm refreshing everybody.
I have live tweet notifications on for Passan.
Oh, fuck you. I'm trying to be special.
But relievers are getting a huge haul right now. I mean, Padres got Jason Adams from the Rays. They gave up Dylan Lesko, who's their top pitching prospect, Homer Bush Jr., who's a guy who steals like 90 bases a year in the Padres minor league system, and then a pitching prospect. Let's see. Tigers gave up Carson Kelly. Not a big deal.
What did we get, by the way?
You guys got Tyler Owens, a pitcher, and Liam Hicks, a catcher.
Okay.
From Texas.
We'll never see them.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, Justin Turner was traded in the second inning of the game to the Mariners. I saw somebody lost a parlay because they needed Justin Turner to get 2 bases, and he had a single and then got pulled from the game. That sucks. The Dodgers traded for Ahmed Rosario for a second year in a row. Houston got Yusei Kikuchi for Joey Loperfido, who's been in the majors and raking. Jake Bloss, a pitcher who's been in the majors, been pretty decent. And Will Wagner, the son of Billy Wagner. Didn't make any sense to me whatsoever. 3-team deal. White Sox got a bunch of prospects. Cardinals got Eric Fetty and Tommy Pham. Dodgers got Michael Kopech, good reliever, and Tommy Edman, who's on the IL. Didn't really understand that for the Dodgers. Braves got Jorge Soler again. Baltimore got Trevor Rogers. This one also didn't make any sense. Baltimore got Trevor Rogers from the Marlins. Lefty pitcher. He's got like a 4 or 5 ERA this year. Hasn't been that good. They gave up Connor Norby, who's one of their top prospects, just got called up last week, and Kyle Stowers, who's also a pretty good prospect. I have an autograph of him if you ever want it. Just seemed like a way overpay. Let's see. Josh Bell to the Diamondbacks for
Didn't they
nothing.
Just waive him today?
They waived him yesterday.
That's
Or they DFA'd him. Nobody claimed him. And then the D-backs traded him.
Gotcha.
Weird. Let's see. Anything else big on here? Oh, the Padres got 2 more relievers from the Marlins. And they gave up Robbie Snelling, Adam Mazur, Graham Pauley, 3 of their probably top 20 prospects. Huge haul there. Marlins are literally going to be loaded with prospects. They should be so good. Like I'm scrolling through the trade thing right now on Spotrac, and like every third transaction is the Marlins making a trade.
Somebody tweeted, does Flaherty want to play on the West Coast? For those that don't remember, we tried to trade Eduardo Rodriguez to the Dodgers last year, and he didn't want to play on the West Coast. And then
But now he
proceeded to go to
Diamondbacks.
to the D-backs. Yeah, so fuck that guy.
But he hasn't played yet. Actually,
what are we getting? I gotta go. What are we getting?
I got it right here. I bet you.
Theron Lorenzo and Trey Sweeney.
Oh,
right.
That's okay. That's pretty good.
Good.
Lorenzo's one of their top catching prospects.
We don't need a catcher. We got Dylan.
But he's a catcher / first base.
First baseman. Yeah.
Trey Sweeney, he's middle of the pack. I don't really know where he ranks.
I was
in their
hoping
system.
to see that fucker from the Loons, bro.
I don't know how the Dodgers are getting off by trading none of their big names. I'm pissed right now. Why are the Brewers not doing anything?
Here's what the Tigers did. They panicked. They probably asked too much for Flaherty, and then they realized like we got to get something. So now we got fucking.
I mean,
fleas.
if Flaherty's deal truly is a 1 year,
we didn't even get Cartaya.
You don't want Cartaya.
No,
Cartaya's a bum.
Is he?
He doesn't hit over like 250
we got their number
ever.
8 prospect.
Sweeney or Lorenzo.
Yeah. Lorenzo. I wonder if he plays decent for the Loons.
No, he's up higher. I think he's AA.
No, he's A+.
Oh.
Who's the other one? Trey Sweeney. Let's find him real quick here. Trey Sweeney. Oof, 21st. He's in triple.
Either way, I'm very upset that the Brewers have not done anything.
Yeah, it's. I feel like this is the exact same thing as last year, where you guys were doing well, and it was like go get pitching, and they didn't. Well, at least this year.
It's every year. Actually. No, we didn't. We got Dallas Keuchel, who's now in AAA, and we got Frankie Montas, who has a 5 ERA.
That's what I'm saying is you did go get pitching. My Twitter is like blowing up. It won't load.
No, I know it's
Um,
insane right now.
yeah,
But this makes me wonder
you
if
did
Jackson
get
Holiday's
pitching,
getting
but
called
they're
up.
just not good. Huh?
I'm wondering if Jackson Holiday is getting called back up now
They didn't give what he's not
because
going
he
with the
didn't
White
get
Sox.
traded. No,
What did the White Sox get?
I don't know. I haven't seen yet. I think it's just
Well, he might
cash.
get traded.
I doubt that the Orioles are going to trade him.
Tigers got fleeced. You heard it here first.
I mean, everybody who's giving up pitchers is getting a huge return, so I really expected more.
Yeah. Makes you wonder what Scooble could have got.
From what team?
Probably the Orioles. I feel like definitely Holiday and
Holiday,
one
Norby,
more. Yeah.
and probably a
Didn't
pitching
Didn't
prospect.
they trade Norby, I thought?
Yeah, they traded Norby, but I'm saying
Yeah,
if they
okay.
would have traded him, they would have given up Norby.
We could have had a haul. I saw there was one for the Yankees. It was like Jason Dominguez. It was like a pitching prospect and then Volpe, but it was projected obviously, so I don't think the Yankees would have done that. But with Garrett Cole sucking, they needed an ace. But all right,
Yeah.
Is that it for trade deadline? Obvious
Yeah.
winner is probably the Orioles, correct? And the Marlins for the rebuild.
Oh, Marlins for sure.
The buyer winner is the Orioles in my opinion, and the seller winner is the Marlins.
Yeah. I
And
just can't believe
the
the
biggest
Brewers didn't do
loser.
anything.
The biggest loser is, I'll say the Brewers because they didn't do anything. And then,
Well, yeah, and the whole NL Central did something. The Pirates made trades.
Pirates went after it, and the Cubs.
Cubs wasn't really a push
didn't really
though.
make sense. Yeah, it was almost a lateral move in my opinion.
If you didn't see, by the way, the Pirates got Brian De La Cruz from the Marlins, and then they got Isaiah Kiner-Falefa too from the Blue Jays.
Fill your falafel.
Yes.
What was I going to say? I had something funny. Oh, did you see the Rays replace the worst number 5 or the most hated number 5 in the league with the nicest number 5 in the league, Christopher Morel?
Yes.
Good for the Rays. The Rays kind of confused me. Are they like out of it? Because they were like selling, but then they like.
It's very much retool for next year.
Okay.
They're only 3 games back, but I think they kind of know with the way the AL East is that they would really have to do some serious damage.
Say they're 3.5.
It'd be tough. Yeah. If they would have went all in, they could have, but hey, on the bright side for you, Junior Caminero is probably going to be up pretty soon now.
Good. I love that. That'll be really good for whoever takes over my team next year. What did that just say? Oh my God! I saw Dylan Carlson. I thought it was Dylan Cease. I'm tweaking. Is that MLB? Are we wrapped up then? Let's get back.
Yeah, I mean, things are going to keep flowing in here over the next couple minutes, but
my Twitter won't load.
Oh, so I got one. Mark Canha.
Go ahead. Really?
Yep, to the Giants.
I didn't think he'd actually go. Hey, all right,
Yep.
That's better than absolutely nothing. Who should I look at here?
Robert Murray's got pretty good ones too. He's been on top of them.
Rosenthal was killing it. Yeah, it was his won't load. All right, whatever. Immaculate grid time then, yeah?
Yeah.
Also, just letting you know early, the roulette is not working on my computer, so we're going to have to go with the old phone screen. Shout out to the OGs. They remember when I had to show Frankie the phone screen. We're going to get that figured out ASAP for next week because that sucks. But let's go ahead and share my screen here then. And we will get this immaculate grid done quick so I can take a piss because I have to pee. Nice
work on the baseball one.
Good? Huh?
I said nice work on the baseball one.
I did that like real quick. I don't remember when I even did it. All right, across the top for our listeners, Browns, Rams, 3,000 passing yards in a season going down. Dolphins, Falcons, Cards. Dolphins and Browns is Landry.
Yep.
Jarvis. Ooh, that was a high percentage. Rams and Dolphins. Jalen Ramsey. That's going to be high, but we got to go easy. Let's go easy. Let's get a 9 out of 9.
I think I've got some pretty good ones for this, to be honest with you.
For the Rams and Dolphins?
No, for all of them. I'm just saying.
Let me put in Jalen Ramsey then. I don't know why I can't find him. There he is. 3,000 passing yards for the Dolphins. I've got a crazy name. Do you want it?
Tell me who you got. I was just thinking Dan Marino, so.
Chad Henne was a Michigan quarterback that went to the Dolphins. I think he played 2 full seasons, but he was trash and became a backup very quick. So I don't think he ever got 3K.
What about Ryan Tannehill?
He probably had 3,000 down there. Do we want to get ticky-tacky with percentage, though, or do we want to just get a 9 out of 9 because we've only done it once?
I say let's save it. We'll come back to that one later and see how we're feeling.
All right. Falcons-Browns. I feel like there's a tight end there.
Austin Hooper.
Yep. Good shit. Look at this. Look at the wavelength we're on right now. We should have played wavelength on here. Cards and Browns. There's a receiver there. Or is it a running back? Cards and Browns. Or defense. No, he didn't play for the Cardinals. Linebacker. No. What about Rams?
No,
Rams?
I was going to say Buda Baker, but he was...
You said you got good ones. What else you got?
I mean, for Cards, 3,000, Carson Palmer. Falcons, 3,000, Matt Ryan.
Wait, Cards, 3,000. I've got an even better one. Kurt Warner.
Yeah,
they went to the Super Bowl.
That worked too. Wait, can you use
no.
Yep.
Kurt Warner, Rams and Cardinals.
Yep.
Holy shit. All right, and then what did we say? We said Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer.
Falcons 3,000. Matt Ryan. Is he like the? Who else? Mike Vick. Mike Vick probably had 3,000. You think it's that close? We'll just put Matt Ryan. Let's play it safe.
I was going to say Matt Ryan's safe.
Yeah, he's really safe. Jesus, 76%. All right, so we got Rams and Falcons, Browns and Cards. Rams and Falcons. There's a receiver. God, he just played with the Falcons this year, I thought.
No. Robinson.
Demarcus Robinson? No.
I feel like...
Todd Gurley.
Oh, yeah, duh. Good call.
Yep. Boom. All right, 7 out of 9. Come on. All right, and we got Dolphins 3,000 is locked up because you can go Tua and get that done. Or Dan Marino. I think Dan Marino would probably have a lower percentage than Tua. So let's get Cardinals, Browns.
Okay.
No. Deshaun Watson. No. Nick Foles. No. Maybe. No. Think back of quarterbacks.
Trace McSorley.
Throw it on a dime.
No.
Like I ain't even trying.
Brent Hundley.
The kid from Briar. I hate that answer. I'm not putting that in when we can find something better. There's got to be something better out there. Tight end. Browns tight ends. No. Josh Cribbs. No. Who's the other? Josh Gordon. No. Larry Fitz. No. Tight end. I'm thinking defense. Honey Badger. No. I think like all-time Cardinal great. Kyler Murray. Oh. What was that name you said? That quarterback? Brett Hundley? I don't hate that. What about Josh Rosen? No, he didn't go to the Browns.
I was going to say, I don't think he went to the Browns.
Well, actually, you know what? We can put Marino in right now, actually.
Oh, I got it for Browns Cards.
Let's hear it.
Colt McCoy.
Bang. Good shit. I got to sneeze real bad. Boom. 9 out of 9. Good shit. Let's go. All right. That's the second one of the podcast.
487 is a rough score, though.
Yeah. 9 out of 9 is better than 8 out of 9, though. We literally had...
Yeah. 8.
We had every single number one. We had every every single number one answer. All right, good shit. All right, stop that screen share there. What's left? Oh, roulette. All right, let's wrap it up.
I'm a little upset that we can't get this to work.
Eric Silva, right-handed pitcher. Yeah, I'll get it to work next week. I don't know what I got to do though, because I remember when we first tried to start sharing it to each other, it wouldn't work. So it just randomly started working one week. So I'll mess around. I'll get it to work. But for now, if you're watching on YouTube, hopefully it shows the screen. If not, I'll just commentate it. Fuck it. I really have to piss. Oh my God. Remember before the episode?
You always...
Dude, I'm trying to drink a gallon of water a day, and it's making me pee a lot because I used to not drink a gallon a day. So, all right, we're doing repeat, right? Okay. Oh my God. I'm literally like almost like a girl, like crossing my legs and shit. All right, here we go. There's no timer. Okay, it's done. We're not in. Sorry. Our repeat would have been 18 right there. Watch the repeater hit when we don't even have the bets out. Oh my God, I'm getting real squirmy. Oh my God. Oh man, it hit 0. Do we want to wait a spin or double it? By the way, there's no chance I would have put him in there. It was at 2 seconds.
It's your week, so I will let you decide.
I'm skipping it. It's not going back to back. I'm skipping it. I don't want to. No, I'm skipping it. If it hits 0 back to back, I'm going to be pissed. By the way, we were on one hell of a losing streak. Remember when we were like up 330 at one point? Now we're up 170.
Well, we did win once while we were together.
Yeah, but then we ran it back and didn't get it.
Yeah.
We went 13 got a 50x. That's one of our numbers, right? Yeah. Oh my God, I have to piss. I should have just ran it here so I could piss. Just don't hit our numbers. Make me sound smart one time. All right, it's not 0 at least. 31. Good job. Good job, Jake. Let's hit. 31's our extra for back-to-back weeks.
Oh, nice. I wish I could see. This is great podcasting.
What am I missing? 9 or 7? What do we do? 9. Okay.
I was gonna say.
What's better, this?
Right there. Yeah, that's good.
All right. Oh, look at it. Focused on it. What do we got?
3.
22? 22 and 31, I think. I think we have all 3 of those, dude. Hit a lightning. We have all 3 of them.
13, 22,
really
31.
Testy. What is that? Show me money. 18. Yeah, we had all 3 lightning numbers right there. I don't know if we've ever done that. Yep. So we are we're on one hell of a losing skid, let me tell you. Well, it's there's nothing we could have done because there was 2 seconds left when 0 hit, so we wouldn't have got him in there. And then we skipped. We should have skipped twice. No.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's it. All right. Well, hopefully we get back to. Remember when we hit 5 straight? That was good times. 5 straight.
It was nice.
Oh, that was awesome. We were on a heater right there for a while. Well, that wraps this one up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We're gonna work on getting the video to work. Hopefully that works next time. Well, not the video, but the roulette, so you guys can watch it along with us and we can see it easier.
It's a work in progress.
But yeah, it's only our second episode with video. We'll get it figured out. But anyways, have a great weekend. Let's hit some tanks, door some tutties. We'll see you next week.
Peace.